Welcome everybody back inside the Emile Francis Ice Arena in Long Beach, New York, and good afternoon. Welcome to the LI Sports Network. I am Dylan Flynn, and we are ready to round out pool play here in the New York State Amateur Athletic Union High School Hockey Tournament. On behalf of the LI Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn. Our last game of pool play, we'll see Bellmore Merrick take on City Honors O'Hara. The Bulldogs have an opportunity in front of them to be the only team that went 3-0 in pool play and claim the outright 1 seed. City Honors, unfortunately, is eliminated due to the Lancaster win in their last game, but they could still play spoiler against Bellmore Merrick, make a good name for themselves here in this tournament, have a good bunch of scores from their last couple games. Griffin McNamara, after scoring 18 goals and 14 assists, 32 points in the West New York High School Hockey League, has 2 goals in this tournament, a goal in each game. Ryan Van Cott, 8 goals, 7 assists in his West New York High School Hockey League season. Has put up 3 so far to lead City Honors. Charlie Graney, 13 goals, 16 assists. The second leading scorer on this team, has the other goal for City Honors. Bellmore Merrick, it's a lot of the usual suspects. Brady Marzalek put on a show yesterday, scoring a hat trick in game 1. Included a Michigan. Second consecutive weekend we've seen a Michigan scored here on the LI Sports Network. But Colin Rulston just decided to have a day. Picked up 2 separate hat tricks in both games for 6 goals on the day. Joked with him just prior to the game. I said, hey man, save some goals for the rest of your teammates. Got a little bit of a laugh out of the Bulldogs. But this team right now has to be considered the favorites. They ran through yesterday with pretty much ease, defeating West Seneca and then Lancaster 5-0 back to their old ways. They've surrendered just 1 goal through the course of this tournament. I don't believe I'm seeing Ben Greco here today. So it looks like Jack Saracey is going to be getting the start in net. We'll see exactly what that brings, and if that is going to be him getting the start once the players hit the ice. For City Honors, it's going to be Pardridge Mulhern. 14 games, 41 goals against, 3.42 goals against average, 9-5 record, and he's pitched 2 shutouts in 720 minutes. This should be a pretty good game, plenty of big talent on hand, as we will round out pool play of the New York State Amateur Athletic Union High School Hockey Tournament. In just a moment, warm-up's finishing up, so I'm gonna step aside, take a break, and when we come back, City Honors, Bellmore Merrick, live right here on the LI Sports Network. So it is going to be Jack Saracey in net for the Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs. And the reason I'm not seeing Ben Greco is because Ben Greco's kind of camouflaged. Must have brought the wrong jersey, had the blue one, flipped it inside out, so he has a white jersey just for warm-ups. But he will be unable to play, I assume due to that, but probably would have started Saracey anyway, just to give Greco a rest. Allow Saracey to get some action here in the tournament. Bellmore Merrick already moving on to tomorrow as our Long Beach, Bethpage, and Lancaster. But we'll play this one and see if Bellmore can claim the 1 seed. I want to thank you everybody once again for spending your Saturday with us. I am Dylan Flynn, live on the LI Sports Network. Bellmore Merrick controlling the puck behind their net. This one pops up, it's batted down. Josh McCarney chasing after this one. Here come the Bulldogs. Gregory Polini trying to take it away from Joseph Randall. All the way around. Saracey going to come out of his net to tee this up. Cacciatore makes one man miss. Cacciatore speeds past a couple more, chips it in. Ray Embler going to send this one all the way around. Palagiano trying to keep it in against Quinn Levin, but it will come out. Back in the middle. Polini. The man to his right takes a big hit. Oh man, and that is going to draw a penalty. Gregory Polini speeding out of control. Got taken to task. This is going to be a roughing call here against City Honors. So Bellmore Merrick, first power play of the hockey game, just over a minute in. City Honors clears it out. Keith Presti gonna drop back. Send a pass ahead. Lucas Lucci. Over to Brady Marzalik. Marzalik takes the bump, moves it down to Lucci. Lucci circling back, trying to get it up to Marzalik. Marzalik will touch it on. Lucci driving to the middle. Up top, Presti, back over Marzlik, right circle, shoots, and that one is fired off the glass. Presti to Lucci from straight away, walking in, shooting, and that one fended off by Mulhern. City Honors clears all the way down. Andrew Shinkta putting the pressure on the forecheck here. Shinkta. Not making life easy for the Bulldogs. Marzalik stops right on the red line, short of Randall. He backhands it across the ice for Presti, but this one is going to be touched offsides as Lucci entered the zone too early. Second unit out there now, led by Nick Drogan. Drogan, Buglione, Jake Paul, Chris Cacciatore, Noah Zinman. Zinman picked up a goal to open the scoring for the Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs in their first game yesterday. Really sparked the team into scoring a plethora of goals. They're outscoring opponents 14-1 in this tournament so far, as this one is put dangerously in front. Buglione, Drogan searching for it, and they score! Searching and finding the back of the net. Nico Buglione. Bulldogs off and running. They fell 2-0 to Syosset in the Nassau County Championship after it was seemingly going to be their year. They looked like they had the talent. go toe-to-toe with the best team in Nassau County. Put up a good fight in that finals, but Syosset was just too much. The Braves walked away with the championship. So now Bellmore Merrick looking to claim a New York State championship. Salvage their season a little bit. Here's Barkus, below the goal line, spinning behind his net, lost his edge. He goes down. Cincta. Hands off to Quinlivan. Quinlivan lost it. Here's Lucci, pass across. Barkus gonna step into this. Chip it up the near side walls is Randall, spinning, putting it off the back of Van Cott. He's got 3 goals so far in this tournament. This one will be shot in, cross corner. Barkus again gonna backhand. This one will get through Rulston all the way down, and Embler will not have to play it as it's icing. Face off to the left of Saracy. McNamara swings it around. Bellmore Merrick will clear it out. Nathan Lloyd spins it back into the zone onto the stick of Presti. Presti over to Zinman. He chips ahead. This is Gregory Polini cutting to the outside. Polini to the left circle, shooting off the outside of the net. Picked up here Lucci, back up top. Zinman, one-timer. Fired it off of bodies. This one is returned towards the net by Presti. Goes wide. Here it pops. Up the near side board, Zinman. As this one pushed past him, Presti drops back. Turns it around. Lucci couldn't take that in. Zinman steps through a couple gold jerseys over to Rulston, who was also denied entry into the zone. Now Zinman chips ahead. Polini couldn't catch up to that. Again, returned back out to center. Here's Zinman carrying in on the backhand in the slot, pushes this one towards the net. Buglione, or Drogan rather, excuse me, spinning, taken down. Here's the top line with Marszalek. Presti lost this one, sends it over for Zinman. Zinman will send this one all the way around. Drogan sees Marszalek. Drogan driving over. Buglione, kick save, rebound, no! Padridge Mulhern uses every inch of his leg to make that save, and he keeps this game 1-0. City Honors keeps this in with Pafk. Behind the Bellmore Merrick net now, Marszalek makes one drag move. Sends a pass over to Drogan. Drogan seeing Buglione. He's going to get it to him. He'll backhand in for Marszalek. Marszalek tying it up behind the net. Here he comes around, far side, over to Palagiano. Back down, Polini. Up top, this one turned on net by Cacciatore. Turned aside by Mulhern. Palagiano can have a whack at it. Sean Keane joining the fray. James Polini can't get there. Tyler Marcus keeps it deep. Randall spinning out on the stick of Cincta. Out of the zone comes Van Cott. He'll toss into the glove of Saracy. He'll hold, get the whistle, and we'll be able to take a look back at this Mulhern save. Buglione got the power play goal, but was denied an even strength goal there by Mulhern. Bellmore Merrick looking to grow the lead here. Sending Gregory Pellini on his way. Rulston is on his wing. This is going to be offsides. Rulston let the shot go afterwards. Now some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Players talking. Exception taken to that Rulston shot. Everything's squared away now. 1-0 Bellmore Merrick leads. 9:16 to go here in the first period. Ray Embler shot this one up the near side boards. It's Graney. Watching this puck be dumped all the way back down by the Bulldogs. Lucci can't get there. This one is turned around by Pellini. Rulston overskated that as it was popped over him by Lloyd. Here's Carney. Joshua Carney going to send this one all the way down the length of the ice for icing. Drogan sent the face-off over against Cinkta behind the net. Buglione searching for it. It's Marszalek poking, trying to keep it in. Buglione, his efforts with Drogan will, and here comes Buglione and Drogan. 1 and 2, they shoot and they score! Nico Buglione would not be denied that time. It's a 2-0 Bellmore Merrick lead. Mulhern almost got it, had the paddle out, made contact, but just couldn't stop it. Nico Buglione all over this game. First 2 goals for him. I guess Rulston decided to let somebody else have a chance today. As here comes Buglione back into the zone, sending this one through the slot. Nobody there. Van Cott skates into this one, setting up Cinkta. Turned it over, and here's Marszalek over the blue line. Brady Marszalek, hat trick in their first game. His pass evaded Drogan up to Presti. Back down Marszalek, takes the bump from Cinkta. James Pellini got taken down to the ice. Hit avoided there by Drogan. Saraceno to the bench, extra attacker on Gregory Pellini. Presti circling around. Hopefully the referee stretched his shoulder. He's gonna have to hold it up for a little bit here. It's Marszalek holding, tossing over for Presti. Presti back to Marszalek. Looking for the space, zone clogged, doesn't see anything, so he's gonna drop back out. Lucci, back to Presti, in the Bulldog end. Presti up to Lucci, spinning it away from pressure. Here's James Pellini. Over to Barkas, he walks, he shoots, that one blocked off the leg of Randall. Out of the zone, Marszalek. Dropping it back, Presti. Gets it back to Marszalek. Referee's arms still in the air. This is an impressive feat of shoulder strength by this official. Barkas got dumped. Gets back to his feet, plays the puck, puts this into the skates of Pellini. It's picked up by James Pellini to avoid the call. Marszalek gonna sweep it back out to Presti. Time just a wasting away here for Bellmore Merrick. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. This is just, I see the referee and he's laughing. I can't help but laugh myself. This Bellmore Merrick team doesn't really want to push. They really want to just draw out this clock. It's Presti now. Going to send Gregory Pellini on his way. He takes the hit, moves the puck. Marszalek in stride up the near side, takes the bump from McNamara. And finally, the referee can put his arm down. So a cross-checking call going against Joseph Randall. Going to send Bellmore Merrick back to the power play. They are 1 for 1 on the man advantage as it stands. Currently lead 2-0, 5:43 to go here in the first. Cacciatore spins this one down. City Honors trying to clear it out. They cannot. This is Drogan feeding it down to Paul in the corner, getting it back Drogan. Paul up top Zinman. The second unit out there after the first unit was exhausted on the 6-on-5. Here's Zinman from straight on looking for the tip with Buglione, wasn't there. City Honors tried to clear, they could not, kept in Zinman. Drogan trying to feed Buglione, cutting to the slot. It was out of his reach. Cacciatore skates into this as Paul drops his man in the corner. It's touched here by Bellmore Merrick and a couple whacks at it. This will negate the final minute plus of power play time for Bellmore Merrick. Jake Paul to the box, 2 minutes for roughing. And City Honors is also going to get a penalty, so looks like perhaps Bellmore Merrick's going to stay on the power play. They are, with coincidental minors. A little too much action for the referee's liking after the whistle was blown, or perhaps just before. Polini, Lucci, Presti from straight on, lets a drive go in. Mulhern makes the save. Here's Presti. Getting it down for Gregory Polini. Polini looking for some space, finds Presti. Up top, Presti. Over to Lucci. Lucci. Presti. Marszalek outside the right circle. Marszalek, Presti. Slap pass over to Lucci. He's on the wrong side of him, so he has to dust it off. Move it around. Here's Rulston. Quick pass up to Marszalek. Took it off the boards. Up top to Presti, right on the blue line. Back to Lucci, again on the wrong side of him. Lucci trying to work through the hit from Quinlivan. Marszalek waiting. Gonna touch a pass on for Presti. Might have telegraphed it a little too much, and now Cinkta over to Keenan Quinlivan. Quinlivan driving left wing, put it in front, nobody there. Now Bellmore Merrick in stride the other way. Polini, Rulston had it poked off his stick. It's Presti picking it up. Power play set to expire. Out of the box comes Randall. Rulston using the zone all the way, drags through. Rulston throws it on net and turned aside by Mulhern. Here's Marszalek sending this one back down. Polini put it in front. Rulston was tied up. Lucci drops for Presti as he wants to get the change. Sent it ahead for Polini, got the tip, no icing. Bellmore Merrick will be able to get the wholesale change. Van Cott tried to walk through that puck, left it behind. Here's Keene being hounded by gold jerseys as he moves to the far corner. Keene moved it back up, intercepted here and kept in. Cacciatore drives and lets it go. Mulhern gloves it down, holds on for the whistle. Marcus trying to go forward with the face-off. It's James Pellini keeping it in, moving back up to Palagiano. Had some trouble with it, had to move it away from pressure. James Pellini comes to his aid. Now here's Bellmore Merrick, sending a pass ahead. This is Marcus, using the body, setting it up for James Pellini. Loose puck, picks it up, Cacciatore in stride, walking and shooting. That one blocked by Pafk. Cacciatore, back up, Palagiano, walking, shooting, and that one bounced just wide of the net. Keene left it behind. Gavin Pafk couldn't carry it out. Carney will spin it out. Pafk steps into this one. Had it taken off his stick. Carney ran into James Pellini. Randall will spin it back again for Pafk. Up to Graney, the captain of the City Honors team. Saracey turns that aside. Here's Cacciatore. Quick pass up, Marszalek through the right wing. Marszalek into the right circle, dragging to the net, pushing this one into the blue paint, and they score! Brady Marszalek puts it on. It's put in. Let's see exactly whose goal this is. Looks like it's a Marszalek goal all the way. So he gets back on the score sheet with his 4th goal of the weekend. When he can score them like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be very hard to stop Brady Marszalek. A fantastic score, one of the best that Nassau County has to offer. But just sliding the puck on net and finding the back of it just puts him on a whole nother class. Zinman making a couple nice moves behind the net. Left it for Presti. Stepped into here by Noah Rao. A mess of bodies. Marszalek gets taken out of the play. It's Drogan speeding to the middle of the ice. Drogan carrying, curling out, looking for the trailer. Has Marszalek again dragging through the right circle. Got tripped up. Here's Sinkta now. Getting this over. Lap. Taps on for Van Cott. Van Cott carried in but left it behind. Lap couldn't get there. Here's a long pass from Drogan the other way. Off the steal from Marszalek. He's having some trouble with it. It gets dumped back into the Bellmore Merrick end. Clock winding down here. Bulldogs looking for one last rush. Just Cacciatore holding it. 10 seconds to go. Now this one's tipped out to Lucci at center. Makes a move through the legs of McNamara as he carries in, tries to let a shot go, won't get it away. As the buzzer sounds, that'll do it for period number 1. Nico Buglione on the power play, and then on the even strength chance. Tacked on with Brady Marszalek. Sends Bellmore Merrick to the first intermission, up 3-0 on City Honors. Ready to go with the second period here inside the Emile Francis Arena in Long Beach, New York. Live on the LI Sports Network. I am Dylan Flynn. Thank you everybody once again for spending your Saturday with us. Bellmore Merrick leading City Honors 3-0, looking to claim the 1 seed here in the New York State Tournament. A shot let go, Rulston again! Oh my goodness, Colin Rulston! He's been unconscious, ladies and gentlemen, and it's continued here. I said maybe he decided to give somebody else a chance today, and it was going to be Nico Buglione, but he said, no, not so fast. Dylan, I'm still here, and I'm still scoring. For Rulston, his 7th goal in 3 games. An ungodly pace. And we still have 2 full periods to play. Here's Marcus throwing one off the outside of the net. Quinlivan looking for the exit, finding it with Cinkta. He gets taken down to the ice. Lapp gonna step into this one around Barkis. Lapp putting this right in front of Saracy, but it's guided away by Cacciatore. Long clear up the ice is wide of the net, so that will go for icing. Colin Rulston certainly doing his part to help his team claim the 1 seed. A now commanding 4-0 lead over this City Honor squad. Here comes Drogan. Buglione to his right. He's got 2 goals in this game. It's poked away. It's Zinman carrying in, shooting. That one fired wide. Zinman will collect it behind his net. Up top, Marszalek from straight on. Lets a drive go, and that one blocked wide of the net. Dylan Giordano steps down. Drogan fed it around. It'll be City Honors escaping. Lapp gonna whack this in. Cinkta on his way. Driving to the net. Fended off to the corner. Cinkta back up top. Here's a drive. Let go. Saracy gobbles it up and holds on for the whistle. Off the face-off. A blast let go and gobbled up again by Saracy. Another face-off, another shot, another save for Saracy. This time it's loose. Marszalek tapped it away from pressure. Here's a shot, let go. Off the stick of Embler, it's blocked wide. Another chance, never made it to Saracy. From Carloni, and then Carney lets one go wide off the end boards. Drogan overskated the puck, tried to drag it along with him, setting up Zinman to take this in stride down to the goal line. Zinman putting it in front. Buglione gets barreled over. Marszalek on the delayed call. Here we go again. Tosses this one back. Zinman over to Marszalek. All the way around. Saracy to the bench. It's Rulston, the extra attacker on, is Giordano. Drops it back for Gregory Polini. Here's Zinman. Around. Marszalek touched it. City Honors did not get the touch, they're going to say. And here comes Bellmore Merrick, 2-on-1. Polini in, shoots, and he scores! Gregory Polini on the delayed call finds the back of the net, and it's a 5-0 Bellmore Merrick lead. Polini's first goal of the tournament. extends the lead 5-0. Bellmore Merrick looking to be in total control of this game. It's Paul spins out, feeds it back up top. Palagiano walking in, feeding it down. Justiniano keeps it moving past Paul. Daniel Seaman kept it in. A whack here by Ethan Grossman keeps the puck moving. Paul, Justiniano. Palagiano keeps it tucked down low. However, past Justiniano. This allows Path to send it out all the way down. A foot race now breaking out. Quinlivan tying up Palagiano. Van Cott takes this behind the net. Ryan Van Cott, 3 goals already in the tournament. Tried to stuff it short side. Saracy had it closed off. Here's Quinlivan in the slot. This one put into the blue paint, shot, saves Saracy. Rebound, doesn't get away from Pafk. Paul takes a big hit there from Van Cott. Bellmore Merrick gets the touch and will get the call. It's going to be roughing here against Jake Paul. That's going to send City Honors to the power play. Five unanswered goals for Bellmore Merrick to start this game. City Honors looking to respond here on the power play. It's Randall holding it to the middle of the ice, lets it go. That one is fired wide. Carney. Pass across, broken up. Now here comes Drogan. Drogan speeding out of the zone. Took the bump there, got it deep. City Honors going to reset. Randall, stretch pass up Van Cott. Touches it on to Graney, back to Van Cott, driving to the net. Set aside by Cacciatore. McNamara, out of the corner. Hands to Ryan Van Cott, up top Randall, walking, spinning, trying to get away from Buglione. They'll feed Van Cott, right circle, looking over his options, down to Graney. Tried to force it in front. Pinballed back behind the net, now it comes all the way around. Here's Drogan with Buglione, 2-on-2 shorthanded. Drogan dragging, shooting. That one fended off by Mulhern. Graney tried to touch this on to the middle of the ice, turned it over. Gregory Polini just scored, walking back in. Polini on the backhand, turns it around and lets it go off the glass. Here's Rao. Skating through the center. Lost his footing and the puck. This allows Cacciatore to hoist this one back out to center. Polini putting the pressure on Van Cott, who will move it up to Cincta. Over the blue line, Cincta walking to the middle, dragging, shooting. That one never made it to Saracy. He dove for it, didn't get it. The Bulldogs help him out, and Polini backhanding it out of the zone. Cincta back into the Bulldog end. Tried to walk to the middle of the ice, lost it. Puck pinballing around Pafk as the power play expires. Sends this one down to Van Cott in the corner. Van Cott. Grossman fell down. Quinlivan turns, shoots. That one blocked out. Stepping into it, Cincta. Grossman chips it ahead. Here's Cacciatore with James Polini, 2-on-1. Cacciatore spinning. Polini! Pass is too hot for him to handle. Here's Polini. Backhanding. Gregory Polini feeds it in front. Grossman put it off the leg pad of Mulhern. Grossman takes the bump at center. As the puck drifts back into the Bellmore end. Palagiano, quick up. Gregory Polini seeing some space. Walking into the right circle. Polini holding out wide. Trying to drive around, dragged. But he was cut off by Embler. Keane couldn't get it. Zinman Gets it around lap. Bulldogs pinning City Honors. Back in the zone. Cinkta fell down in front. Grossman shoots, and Mulhern gobbles it up for the save. City Honors can't clear. Here's Bellmore Merrick. Reestablishing. Big hit thrown there on Marcus. And Grossman in the fray. He was down to the ice, now he's back, skating back, turned over here. McNamara shoots, and he hit the iron. Good look there for City Honors to get on the board. Thwarted, here's Keene the other way. His shot blocked by Embler. Picked up McNamara, and he's gonna turn this one around and hoist it all the way down the ice. Bellmore Merrick just one goal now through 7+ periods as we approach the halfway point of this game. The Bulldogs defense was the best in all of Nassau County this season, proving that that was not a fluke. They're doing it again. Here's a beautiful move. Marszalek to the net. Shot it wide. What a goal that would have been for Brady Marszalek had he finished it off. Lap, long pass to Van Cott, has a step. Van Cott to the left wing, shoots. Saracen kicks him aside. Here's Marszalek again. Up the right wing, Marszalek spinning. To the right side, walking out Marszalek to the middle, dragging, sending it down for Buglione, who's in his skates, lost it. Drogan tried to return it. Van Cott will now take the loose puck, send Cinkta on his way. He's turned around. Barkus with Bellmore in a change. Will toss it in front of the City Honors bench. Seaman, surrounded by gold jerseys, watches the puck push past him. It'll drift on net where Saracen can cover up. Zinman tossing this one around to Giordano. He's going to send Polini on his way. Ahead with Rulston, trying to give and go with Polini. Couldn't get there, he was tied up with Cinkta. Cinkta down to the ice, back to his feet, move the puck up to Van Cott. Ryan Van Cott stood up by Zinman, they tie up. In the far corner, here's a chance for City Honors, putting a shot on. Saracen turns it aside off the stick of Quinlivan. Pafk touched it, Cinkta lets it go off the outside of the net. Lucci through the neutral zone, over the blue line with Rulston to his right. Polini trailing the play. Lucci. This one's going to get turned around and turned over. Zinman walking in slot, shoots, and that one is fired wide. Van Cott sees Quinlivan, one-on-one with Zinman. Quinlivan trying to spin off of him, crashing back. Giordano thwarts that chance for City Honors. Randall, long pass ahead, McNamara trying to catch up to it. He will. Pushed off the puck by Zinman. Trying to regather. Noah Zinman going to toss this one aside. Keene took a whack and fanned. McNamara intercepts this clear attempt, keeps it deep. Giordano. Past Polini as this one is fired by Embler, turned aside by Saracen. Another chance right on the doorstep. Saracen slides over to deny McNamara. Randall winds, fires, saves Saracey. Puck now behind the net. Will be cleared all the way out. Embler keeps it in past Graney. McNamara takes the bump, put it off the backside of the net, got it back. Here's Pafk to McNamara. They turn it over, and Polini now out the other way. Polini gets past one. Polini gets around a second to the net, shoots, shut down Mulhern, rebound, pushed wide. Marcus walked it back into the zone. It's James Polini keeping it in. Now Marcus going to work against Randall. Stole it right from him. But it got taken back by City Honors, who lost it to the Bulldogs. Keene. A couple jump moves. Try to get around Randall. City Honors working ahead, left the puck behind. Here's Palagiano taking the bump. Puck pops up, hit by a high stick of Palagiano. Cleared, sent over. Palagiano shot off the post for Marszalek. Here's another chance in front. Bellmore Merrick sent this back towards the point. Palagiano couldn't hold it, so they'll have to come 200 feet back the other way. Palagiano ahead to Marszalek. One-on-one. Marszalek. Drogan trying to catch him. Marszalek gets around his man, walks to the slot. Marszalek over Drogan, scores. Beautiful play from Brady Marszalek, setting up Nick Drogan with an empty net. And the whole top line has now scored for Bellmore Merrick. That's why he's one of the best, ladies and gentlemen. He can do things like that. Brady Marszalek, something from nothing. A one-on-one that was almost a one-on-two, maybe two-on-two with Drogan crashing. Marszalek somehow got around one man, crossed through center, and just set up Drogan to tap it in. Easy enough, right? Here's Pafk. Moving back into the zone for City Honors. He lost the puck, so the Bulldogs will send it up the length of the ice. City Honors resetting with Pafk. This one put through the blue paint, nobody there. Van Cott picks it up on the near side, but he ran into Cacciatore. This allows Drogan to take it, move the other way. Drogan and Buglione crisscrossing. Drogan makes a man miss, puts a shot on, turns aside Mulhern, rebound off the post, and they score! Nick Drogan, back to back. Wasn't the most orthodox of goals, but across the line nonetheless. Bellmore Merrick looking like they're going to cruise to the 1 seed here in Long Beach. City Honors throws this one in behind the net. They've gotten contributions from everybody. Buglione and Drogan have 2. Marszalek has 1. Rulston has scored his 7th of the tournament. Gregory Polini also picked up his first. The top line clicking on all cylinders. Marszalek, Buglione, and Drogan combined for 5 of the 7. So we get a slashing call here going against City Honors. Charlie Graney to the box, 2 minutes, sending Bellmore Merrick back to the power play. Grossman against Cinkta on the draw. This one put through the crease. Nobody there for Bellmore Merrick. City Honors will get the clear. Justiniano tried to send it over to Paul. He got upended. Here comes City Honors, shorthanded. Picking it up in the near corner, Cinkta. Now to the far corner, left it behind, Quinn Levin. Lost this one behind the net. Here's Palagiano. Up ahead to Paul. Jake Paul over the blue line. Holding Paul. Pushed into the boards. Allows Cinkta to take this and move it around. He took the hit, lost his stick in the process. Here's a shot on net, drifting in the blue paint. Mulhern will cover up as we enter the final minute of play here in the second period. City O'Hara, City Honors, like the Phoenix, rise from the ashes here, make an improbable comeback. Saracey turns it over. Carney had nobody with him, put it off the skates of Paul. In the corner, team of Marcus and Seaman. Team up to take it away from him. Here now is James Pellini. Quick pass over to Zinman. Back to Marcus. Skating to the middle. Marcus left it behind. Here's Zinman. And tuck it back down. This one thrown towards the net and through the blue paint. Out the other side, Seaman kept it in momentarily. And that will do it. Power play expires just as the period expires. Colin Rulston, Gregory Pellini, and Nick Drogan all find the back of the net in that second period. They have Bellmore Merrick out to a 7-0 lead as we head to the final intermission right here on the LI Sports Network. players taking the ice as we get set for the final period of play here in the third and final game of our pool play triple header for the New York State Amateur Athletic Union High School Hockey Tournament, live on the LI Sports Network. Thank you everybody once again for spending your Saturday with us. I am Dylan Flynn. Bellmore Merrick out to a 7-0 lead. Feeling good about themselves as they are going to head into the playoffs tomorrow. The #1 seed in this bracket. See if I can decipher for everybody how exactly it has shaken out. Let's see if the standings have updated on the website as we begin the third and final period of play. So it looks as if they would play Lancaster tomorrow, and Long Beach and Bethpage would match up. Not sure if that's exactly right because Lancaster did beat Bethpage. So we'll have to see and get you that information for tomorrow later, but as we move forward through this third period, Bellmore Merrick will be your 1 seed. They will go 3-0. Long Beach, Bethpage, and Lancaster will all be here tomorrow. Bellmore Merrick opens this period on a power play. Joshua Carney in the box. 2 minutes for something that had to have happened after the whistle, something he said to the referees possibly, or an action that he took. Has him sitting in the box. So Bellmore Merrick opens up already with a power play goal today from Nico Buglione. They're gonna look to just prep some things for tomorrow in this period. Make sure everybody's skating at peak efficiency as Rulston gets dumped in front of the City Honors bench. Another side note, Ben Greco now has the correct jersey on, so good job, Ben, in matching with your team, as he did not before. Gregory Polini will take this, toss it in, head off to the bench. In the battle of the Polini brothers as it stands right now, James Polini is outscoring Gregory Polini by 1. 2-1 James over Gregory. So I'm sure that he'll be hearing that from him on the way home. Here's Giordano, gonna swing this around. Randall keeps it pinned in. 5 seconds to go now on the power play. Bellmore Merrick, not going to sweat that too much. So the only other thing I could think of as to why Bellmore Merrick would play Lancaster is that head-to-head does not matter as they no. Looked like the puck entered the net. They're going to say that it did not. Bellmore Merrick isn't going to really argue this. Not going to really change anything that's going on in this hockey game. So we'll just play on. So I believe that the first tiebreaker is possibly goal differential. Let's see if I can find it in the rules. Bellmore Merrick lets a shot go. There's a save from Mulhern. This will give me a chance to so head-to-head is a factor, which means that Long Beach is the 2 seed, Lancaster is the 3 seed, and Bethpage is the 4 seed, meaning that Bellmore Merrick and Bethpage will now meet tomorrow in the semifinals. Long Beach will take on Lancaster. That will be a rematch of their game yesterday, which Long Beach was oh, wait, no, now I'm starting to figure it out. As Brian Justiniano figures out how to score the puck, he finds the back of the net and makes this an 8-0 game. We've seen flashes of really good hockey from Justiniano when he's gotten time on the ice. See it again there. So how I'm going to believe that this is going to work out? As Justiniano drives again to the net, puts this one into the blue paint. I think Mulhern got this one. So I think because Long Beach and Bethpage did not play each other, the common factor here is Lancaster. Lancaster beat Long Beach and Bethpage. So they, in fact, should be the 2 seed. A lot to figure out here that I'm sure the tournament officials can clear up for us at a later time. I'm not going to try to do this. This is like rocket science for me. So I'm just going to put that away, and we'll move on with the game. McNamara lets a shot go. It's fired, fended off by Saracey. Return behind the net. Justiniano throws the hit. Here's Seaman. Shoveling this puck around. Drogan. Lost it. Taken away by McNamara. Now going to chase after it. Far side boards. So when I thought I had something figured out, I in fact have nothing figured out. I may be more confused than I was to start. So let's just say that all that matters is Bellmore Merrick is the 1 seed, and they're going to play somebody tomorrow when it comes time for the semifinals. Twelve and a half minutes to go now. Puck pinned up along the end boards. Here it comes around James Polini. As it moved past him, Giordano stepped in on the body of Van Cott and left the puck behind. Polini, Barkis, quick up to Drogan off his stick. Drogan knocked this down with what is deemed a high stick, meaning the faceoff will now be moved into the Bellmore Merrick end. Van Cott kicks this one out high. Paf keeps it in. Polini, or Barkis rather, excuse me, dumped on his backside. Paf takes this puck, tosses it out of the zone. Randall gonna drop back. Reset over to Paf. Back to Randall. City Honors just moving further and further back into their own zone. Now gonna have to try and come 200 feet as Randall tossed this one ahead. Quinlivan overskated it. Gregory Polini moves it over to Drogan. Drogan down to Cincta. Quinlivan back in over the blue line. Through the right circle. This is Zinman going to take this, toss it all the way around. City Honors still looking for their first goal of the hockey game. Here comes Bellmore Merrick back the other way. Rulston Picked up his 7th goal today. Pelini tried to feed over to Zinman. Pass was broken up. Here's the captain, Graney, with McNamara to his left. Graney tried to feed this one around. This is Zinman. Over to Rulston. Into the zone. Drops to Pelini. Gregory Pelini back to Rulston below the goal line. Rulston lost it. Lucci gonna pin City Honors deep. Graney driving hard up the left wing, put it in front, nobody there. Pelini will take, toss all the way back out to center and down the length of the ice. Icing waved off as Noah Rao is going to have to play this. Rao having some trouble with Lucci. Move it away from him. Lap overskated it. Here's Drogan on the backhand, shooting. Mulhern shut that down. Zinman collects the rebound, walks in, shoots, bounces on net, and Mulhern gobbles it up. So I've gotten league confirmation now, and this is the last I'll speak of it. Bellmore with a win is 1, which they are going to finish off. Lancaster 2, because they won over Long Beach and Bethpage. And then Long Beach is 3, and Bethpage is 4. So that's how it plays out. Bellmore Merrick will play Bethpage. Lancaster will quote-unquote host Long Beach. Ironic, because this is Long Beach's building. But Lancaster will have the last change. So that's how that all shakes out. And as I said and promised, that is the end of that. Bulldogs now back to the power play. Cincta takes a cross-checking call. Keene. Barkis. Keene in front of the net. Touches down to Marcus. Seaman tapped it on. Keene put it off the leg pad of Mulhern. Barkis run over at the blue line. This is going to be another penalty against City Honors. Delayed call upcoming. Barkis not going to play the keep away game, just going to drive right into the net. Lost the puck to the corner, racing to it. He's not going to touch it. And now a little more after the whistle. Barkis in the middle of a pile of bodies. Some wax being thrown. Van Cott grabbed by Marcus. Referees now stepping in the way. Quinlivan on the initial penalty. See what else comes of the scrum after the whistle. Randall looks like he's on his way to the box. Maybe just having a conversation with the officials is Joseph Randall. Nope, he is going to the box. Barkis, insult to injury to the box. Referees have talked it over with the scores. And everything seems squared away. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for Bellmore Merrick. As the Barkus and Randall minors offset. Palagiano over to Zinman. Zinman walking in. Down to Paul. Zinman. Grossman. Palagiano turned out of the zone. So he'll send over for Noah Zinman. Palagiano. Sending this one ahead. Here's Grossman. 2-on-2 Justiniano joining the phrase. Grossman wired that wide. Palagiano steals it away, walks in left circle, lets a shot go, fended off by Mulhern. Here's Paul winding, firing. That one tipped wide of the net. Left for Justiniano, not going to be able to beat Gavin Pafk there. Pafk will clear it the length of the ice. Saracey tees it up for Zinman. We'll drop it back for Palagiano. Gregory Polini. Back around for Zinman. Bellmore Merrick just going to wind the clock here. Lap. Now we're going to pressure Palagiano. He's just going to move it over to Polini. Lap. Bumps Palagiano. He and Polini just going to play catch until City Honors decides to come put some pressure on. Cinkta now out of the box, tying up Palagiano. Polini over to Zinman. Down below the goal line. Cinkta threw the stick at it. Zinman going to be able to retreat behind his net as the power play now expires. So we're back to 5-on-5. Polini still playing keep away. Here's a pass ahead to Lucci. Lucci gets a big hit here. This is going to be another penalty. Temper's really starting to flare up here. Another 5-on-3 power play for Bellmore Merrick. It's Fallon Lapp and Andrew Cinkta going to both head off to the box. Presti talking it over with the official. Something Bellmore Merrick is not happy about. I'm not sure what it is. Keith Presti having a conversation with the official. Not sure if he got the answer that he liked or not. But Bellmore Merrick is just going to play keep away again here. Carney off the bench, finally going to steal it away, and here's a chance in front. Saris, he had to make a couple saves there. City Honors finally deciding to do something about what Bellmore Merrick was doing, just holding the puck behind their net. Lucci has Randall fall down behind him. Here's Polini and Rulston, 2-on-1. Polini curling out to the right circle. Saw enough of the offensive zone, as now is going to retreat, take a 400-foot skate. Now a long pass ahead to Rulston. Here's Polini. Carrying back in, one-on-one. Polini drags, shoots. Mulhern makes the save. Power play expires, back to 5-on-5. Giordano drops this one behind the goal line. Cincta out of the box. Looking to put this one in front. Couldn't be forced out, so it's Rulston. Quick pass ahead, Polini. Left it behind at the red line. We now have 4 minutes left to play. Marcus over to Drogan. Drogan will just drift it into the center of the zone. Van Cott will take it. Look for an entry. It's Rao up the left wing. Rao takes the hit. Left it behind. James Polini battling there with Randall. Graney all the way around for Rao. City Honors starting to get the cycle game going here. Van Cott winds, fires. That one tipped on net by Graney and turned aside by Saracy. Cincta. Turned it over. Here's Drogan churning the legs. Got around Van Cott. Left the puck behind Marcus. Speeding into the corner. Cincta. Stretch this pass out to Graney. Graney, right to left, through the neutral zone, chips this one in. Barkus. Take it behind the net. Drogan makes a nifty move to get away from trouble. Gets around to third. Here comes Drogan back into the zone. Will swing this one all the way around and behind the net. Polini. Barkus, rather, excuse me, is down to the ice. Here comes McNamara, driving wide past Grossman. McNamara in, shoots. Saracy makes the save. McNamara tossed this one across ice. Here's Quinlivan. Setting up lap in the slot, let a shot go off of Saracy. Face-off, one back, a shot let go by Van Cott, wide of the net. Carloni takes the bump. Now Bellmore will work this out of the zone. 100 seconds to go. Cincta behind the net. Tied up with Paul there. Hard hit thrown. This is going to be another penalty. Justiniano is down on the ice. Carney came in late to the play, threw a bump from behind. The wheels have pretty much disintegrated on this game. This referee crews had a little bit of a rough go of it today. A lot of coaching staff's not very happy with them, and neither are the fans. So the officials are just going to run the clock here. Let it wind all the way down. No need to keep these teams on the ice any longer than they have to be. Bellmore, Merrick taking their time. City Honors is ready to go. Bellmore and Merrick just gonna let City Honors go ahead. Now the refs have blown the whistle. There's just utter confusion on the ice at this point. I'm just gonna wrap it up as the clock winds down. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm sorry that this happened. This is a very interesting display, but regardless, Bellmore Merrick is your 1 seed heading into tomorrow. They will take on Bethpage in the semifinals. Long Beach will take on Lancaster, and that'll do it. Thank you everybody for spending your Saturday with us. I am Dylan Flynn, and we'll see you tomorrow for Championship Sunday right here on the LI Sports Network.